Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of A Pretty Little Podcast. I'm Allie Violet Vixen Commissaro. Tonight we've got New Jersey's own heavy-hitting metal force. The Martyr is known for their crushing riffs, relentless energy, and zero compromise. Let's dive into the chaos with the band that's redefining the New Jersey metal scene. Please welcome the Martyr. Hey guys.
Hello.
What's up, everyone?
Hello.
Yo.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Amazing.
So I'm so excited to finally have you guys on. I've seen you perform numerous times, and every time I'm like super excited and the crowd's going nuts. Tell us a little bit about how you guys first got started, when.
Do you want to take this, Mark?
Yeah, so we've been a band. It's going to be 8 years in December, but I'd say the first few years were pretty on and off. I was in college for a lot of it. I was in college in Miami, so I would go back and forth a lot to like play shows with the band. But we started kind of through another band, like Gia and the drummer from another band kind of wanted to start a side project, and then they were like, "Hey, let's do something," and that just turned into something way bigger than we could have imagined at that time.
That's cool. So how did you come up with the name The Martyr?
Well, actually, originally it was The Last Martyr, and then we had like a little copyright thing because there's actually an Australian band with a woman singer too called The Last Martyr as well. So we had to change it, but I feel like it genuinely just became that way because like we wanted to like I don't know, I kind of resonate with like kind of like being the last one standing and like doing your all for something. And I feel like I'm doing always my all for music.
Same. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it. We wanted something with the martyr in the name. Like that word was very important to us in the first like original version of the name.
So Gia, how is this for you coming from another band? Like how
Sorry.
what
You were gonna
that's fine. I got my dog right
okay.
next to me.
That's Stevo.
They wanted to be on a pretty little podcast.
Yeah. He knows I'm on camera now. He knows.
My dog's the same way. She has to have her own chair next to me because
So
otherwise
real.
she's like on my lap and crawling up.
No,
But
literally.
how does it differ from the band you were in before?
Well, my first band actually was like we were more of a cover band actually. Mark was in our first band and it was like a lot of just like emo covers. Like I was 14 and we were just doing fun stuff, playing at Dingbats and such like that at Debonair. And then when he went to college, I ended up joining like this kind of thrash metal cover band. And we would always do like like on and off originals, but like I always wanted to do something that like I really love. And like I really do enjoy like more of like the metalcore emo scene. And that's what I grew up with. My dad literally put me on MCR. So and Mark also loves emo music and
Yeah.
we've known each other for so long and I always trust him with him playing and writing with me. So we're like a good team.
So since you guys both were in a cover band, when you guys do a cover of a song, like do you guys like does it really like take a lot to pick that song?
Not really. We have covers that we stick to that we feel really, really confident in because we've practiced them a bunch and played them live and gotten amazing reception when we played it live. But it's funny that we're talking about our old bands because this Thursday we are going to play a cover that we used to play way more often when we were in these like early few cover bands. So it kind of brings us back depending on the cover. This week it's definitely going to bring us back. But I wouldn't say it's hard at all. We really share a lot of the same tastes and we know the right thing to do with covers, pick something that everyone's going to go nuts over. So it's not hard at all.
Now, I like to ask, how would you guys describe the band in 3 words?
We're both going to have different 3 words. So Gia, you go
That's
first.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question.
3 words.
I'm going to look at our Spotify bio.
I'm gonna say exciting. Emotional and different.
Yeah, I was gonna say emotional too. So we got one. Yeah, emotional, dynamic, and maximalist. That's my three.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good descriptive words.
Using
So,
your adjectives.
so what would you say was some of the more impactful shows that you guys have played?
The first Alisana show we ever did came to mind immediately for me. Like the first time we ever opened up.
You know, I can definitely agree with like kind of like that. Wow, we're actually like growing. I feel like we're actually doing something, and like it's been continuous growth from there. I also feel like for me, Escape the Fate, that was pretty crazy for me because like I love Alisana, but man, like Escape the Fate was like childhood for me a lot, and like just being able to play with them like not only once, like three times, like that's pretty cool to say, and like I value every moment of those kind of things. Also, Elisana, we got to play with them three times too. That's
Also three.
amazing. I'm so appreciative of that experience.
Yeah, and there's this venue in Jersey, North Jersey, called the Meat Locker. So I think I have to throw in the Meat Locker shows because almost
Yes.
every single time we've played there, it's a
Mhm.
totally different vibe from these like, more national tour kind of shows that we do. It's such like a intense energy that goes on in there that we want to bring to like every single show. But at that venue, it's something different. I don't know how to like describe it, but it's always so cool and it's always so much fun. And
Yeah.
everyone loves it.
Wait,
I guess
so where is this venue? Because that sounds so fun.
it's a Montclair, and I can totally add on to that because like I feel like a lot of bands that we play with that are local bands doing like national shows, they don't like I feel like we come from like a super DIY like kind of era, and like
Yeah.
with the Meat Locker, it's literally a basement and under an Italian restaurant.
It's the
And people
dustiest
go
basement ever. It's nothing
fucking
pretty.
nuts. I don't know if I can curse on here, sorry,
No,
but
you can.
No, she
people
said you can. Yeah.
people yeah,
Good.
okay, cool. People go nuts. And also the coolest people you'll ever meet, like creative wise. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
good meeting ground for a lot of different artsy kind of people, a lot of creatives. It's really awesome.
You guys have played so many fun shows. Like I was going through and just like looking at some of the people that you've played with. Like you've played with some pretty big names.
Yeah, I feel like I mean it's crazy to even like think about, and like I can't even like it's crazy to just always think about, but like the way that we've been growing after I feel like 2021, like I feel like we've just been getting like show after show, and I'm just so appreciative of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like after I graduated college and after COVID, which really really did slow us down as a band, like the
Mhm.
whole pandemic, that really lost us a good amount of months. Like we really just been nonstop ever since. It's just been the constant growth ever since. It's been great. Really appreciative of it.
Let's call it a reset. I feel like COVID reset some bands.
Yeah, I would
You
Yeah.
say
guys
that.
go
I
so
definitely
Yeah.
hard
support it.
now. Like you would never think that like since like that you've taken off since like like COVID hit. Cause honestly, like you guys have such confidence up there and like really play to the crowd that because I've seen you on numerous shows. And like some of the other bands that are playing at the Artie show coming up, like they're very diverse and they don't really just fit in to one group. Like even though you guys are heavier, I've seen you play with rock bands. I've seen you play with more like punk kind of style band. Like you've played with so many different styles. Like how has that working with the different genres and on the different shows, how has that kind of helped you to grow as a band?
I feel that we, as all individuals, all have different and same music taste at the same time. And I feel like all of us love also the community in these subgenre of shows. And we get a lot of inspiration every time we play a different show. Like we even like last week played with Lucidol from the OG members of Suicidal Tendencies. And like that's so different than I don't know, something like Escape the Fate. And I don't know. I love that we can bring a kind of universal sound to the table where everyone can enjoy.
Yeah, we've been on hardcore bills, we've been on metal bills, like more pop punk bills. And like it's a blessing and a curse because sometimes the music's like too heavy in one direction or too light in one direction. But
Yeah.
we're really glad that we, a lot of these bands fuck with us, from all different styles. It's cool.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I love to see bands really kind of explore all genres and like try new things and just kind of evolve. And like every time I've seen you guys, I actually had originally seen you at one of the Alisana shows. And I mean, even in the time I've seen you since then, like, I mean, the last time I saw you, it was like you guys were like on fire. So I can't even wait to see what you guys bring to the show at Artie's with Millionaires, because that's just all over the place. Like it's gonna be fun.
What show was that? I'm so curious now that you last saw us.
What was the last one I saw you at? Maybe Uncured or Head PE, one of them.
We didn't do
Maybe it was one of the ones that I believe it was at Artie's.
Was it Artie's? Last time we played at Artie's was the Escape the Fate and Alisana shows. So
that was a while.
We did 2 Alisana shows at Artie's, so maybe it was like one of those.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm so sorry. I'm trying to retrack our question now.
Oh, we were talking about like playing the different shows and like what you kind of pick up from stepping out with the different genres.
Like diverse bills and stuff.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, it's really fun to see that sort of vibe, and I feel like a lot of the bands that are doing that, it's really having an explosive like reaction, and it's inspiring more bands to kind of step out of their comfort zone. Who are some of the bands that you would like to play with in the future?
That's a great question.
There's too many. I would love to play with all.
Yeah, there could be like 50 like different artists that we both listen to on our own that we like to share ourselves with.
I would love to play with Chiodos. Love to.
Oh, that would be fun.
I know they're bigger, but I would love to.
There's this band from Florida that's been gaining a lot of ground. They toured in Europe last year and they just put out a studio album. They're called Pool Kids. They're like insane. They're incredible. I would definitely love to play with them if I had to say a band. Shout out Pool Kids for sure.
So you guys were talking about how you guys kind of have like a different like vibe with music. Who are some of the people that have inspired you like when you were younger, and some of the people that are inspiring you like currently?
You can go first, Mark.
So I listen to a lot of like rap and hip hop too. So I've been listening to that stuff for like years. So that kind of sound and like modern stuff, especially that sound in general inspires me, like all the big names like Travis Scott, Playboi Carti, that kind of stuff. But as far as like guitar based music, I love Asking Alexandria. They're definitely one of my favorite bands. I love older bands, Guns N' Roses, Van Halen, and I'd probably say those two from the 80s and 70s. Well, Guns N' Roses in the 70s, but like that era definitely inspire a lot of my guitar work. I love Issues, like older Issues, like their first 2 albums or so. Obviously MCR is huge. Paramore, like we all take inspiration from. Yeah, just that sort of sound, that sort of like 2000s kind of sound, and then like getting into like early 2010s, like Asking Alexandria, Bring Me the Horizon kind of stuff. I'm really into that.
Yeah, nice. I feel like we're definitely like in the same, where like younger us is like definitely more like, I guess, like old school, like definitely into like more of like, I did like a lot of Iron Maiden, Pantera, Metallica, all that jazz.
You like classic stuff. Sure.
Love Kiss and the Beatles. I just went to the UK to see the last Black Sabbath show, so like that's my whole jam. So that definitely creates a lot of inspiration. And then, but when I grow like into my other stuff, definitely inspired by, I said Chiodos before, but definitely them. I can definitely say now like Hail the Sun. I do like melodies from like Dance Gavin Dance. But then I also like a lot of like weird kind of like I don't know, like techno, like MySpace music, like newer artists that they're not like old MySpace. I really like I believe they're called Pastel Goth and such like that. I feel like it creates a lot of like the synth in our background in our music now. Um and I also love, like I said, My Friends on Fire and such like that. And
Yeah,
like
same.
we were always like more like I've always done clean vocals, but like this year I really started learning how to do screams, and I'm definitely getting back into like 2008 to like kind of help me. And like now I'm just getting so much inspiration in that area. So it's nice that I'm doing Millionaires right now.
That's awesome. So you like brushed over it. You went to the last Black Sabbath show?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
What was
it
that
was
experience like?
totally cried. It was amazing. Um Getting there was hard. I mean, I got stuck in an airport for like 2 days. It was they lost our luggage, but
Was it worth
then
it? Was it worth it?
it was worth it though, because I will never get that experience ever again. That's a memory core. I got to see all of my favorite bands that make me the musician of who I am today. Um, there's so many people around the world that were there. Like even the whole city of Birmingham, they created just for Black Sabbath and Ozzy. Like they created a whole area in the museum, and like it was amazing. So I can never unexperience that, and I will always remember that 100%.
That is so cool.
Mm.
So our listeners love to hear like the good stories, but they also like to hear the horror stories. And since you guys have played a lot of shows, I know you have some. You don't have to say where they were or who they were with, but let's hear some of the shows that you walked into with high hopes.
Do any come to mind immediately for you, Gia? Like immediately? Because
Yeah, like
I could think about
honestly,
it for a minute.
I can think of one.
What?
Um, the one that was behind the Walmart and then it turned to an indie
Oh
basement
my
show.
god, yeah, that one was horrible. That one was awful. Yeah,
You
for
can,
sure.
I feel like you can explain that one a little bit better than me.
Only because I live in that city. Okay, so we were asked to play this festival that was going to be at this location called Walmart Pier, which is like this pier in Philly that apparently they do raves at, you know, and they do like big parties at. But when we went out to scope the place, it was littered. It was littered with like trash everywhere, and it was so gross. And we were just like, oh, this isn't really what we thought at all. And then
Where
it
are we
ended up
slugging in anything? Like,
yeah, it was just like, how is this even okay? How is this allowed? Like, this is messed up. And it ended up raining. So that show didn't even happen. Like the whole festival got canceled. But like we were staying in Philly for that show. So in an attempt to not let that trip go to waste, we asked some of the other bands like, yo, does anyone still want to do a show like last minute at like some house venue or whatever? So it was sort of a last minute thing, but we had to get, you know, we got all these bands together, we got a house and we played. And, you know, not every show you can guarantee a good time. Some shows just aren't, some vibes are just off. If they're meant to be, it's meant to be. But yeah, the vibe was off the whole night. I think that night was an instance where we were a little too heavy. It wasn't music that the people there necessarily wanted to hear. So we kind of felt out of
they
place and
did
we kind of
not
felt
want to hear.
defeated.
They did
Yeah.
not.
Especially because we were the band that was like, yo, guys, like, let's still try to do a show. Let's still try to do something. Like, who wants to do something?
They're
And
all
then
like
to be,
indie folk.
yeah. And then to be like, you know, kind of brushed off kind of felt like a stab in the face for us, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, what would you say is one of your like
That's
shows that you
definitely not like the messiest, but like that was just one of those like what the fuck moments. I was like, what the yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've had shows that we've played before where, you know, nobody was there. That's also, you know, shitty. That also
Yeah.
quite a bit. I'm sure every big band has at least one
Yeah,
experience.
I was just talking to another band about this earlier. We've had huge bands that have come on and they've said like I've asked them a similar question and they've said like there's been shows that they've played to 5 people. Like it
Yeah.
was just bad. And there's been I like to hear the sound problems because everybody like has had that one show where it's just like,
Technical difficulties.
why
I can
is
tell
this
you one
sound
right
person
now.
like working?
Which one?
Last Halloween.
Last Halloween. Oh my god, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. That was awful too. And no one was there.
Yeah,
And no one was there too. That's
no one was there. That's already
yeah.
one. And number two, the sound was terrible. Like it started with the band before us and they were having problems. Like there was so much feedback that would not stop for 10 minutes. And I'm like, all right, maybe it'll change for my set. And it was so loud the whole like for 30 minutes straight. And
30
like
like
it was just
bad.
feedback over and like you couldn't hear us at all. It's just everyone just heard feedback
Yeah,
and no
like
one was there anyways. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like like literally we've had what
Like
so
you
many
can't
what the
even
fuck
get
moments.
content out of it.
Yeah, no, it was nothing. It
so
was
bad.
just like, why am I even singing right now if there's gonna be feedback the whole time?
Yeah, it was
No one's
like,
even hearing me.
and I kept looking at like the sound person and like I guess the promoter, and they were just standing there. Like it wasn't subtle at all. Like everyone could hear that it was like horrible feedback, but they were just sitting there. Like they didn't even try to make it better or anything. It was awful. We're not going to say what venue it was. We'll be nice at least, but yeah,
Yeah.
bad show.
Oh my goodness. That sucked. Were you dressed up for Halloween?
I was like covered in blood. Oh wait, Mike wore the
No,
night.
we did. I remember I like because we had the show before, right, in New York, so we all just like wore the same stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
we didn't do
that's
like we didn't do like matching costumes. We did matching costumes the year before in 2023. We were all Teletubbies. That was a lot of fun. And we're gonna do matching costumes this year too. We're not gonna give it away yet what we're gonna be, but that's also gonna be a lot of fun. Last year we just like put on like eyeliner and like Gia put on fake blood. I wore like a Jason hockey mask thing and a jersey. So.
wait. You guys performed as Teletubbies. Like, how hot was that?
I
Oh,
like
you?
ended up taking it
I was
off
about to
because
say, yeah.
like I wore like jean shorts and a tank top underneath because I was like, I'm not wearing this the whole time. Like this is ridiculous. So
It was
then
hot.
you see me like struggling taking it off because I'm like, this is like in the middle of my set and I'm like, this is crazy. But like it was enjoyable. The photos were worth it. Like the
I wore
content was worth
I wore
it.
nothing. I just wore the onesie. Like I didn't wear anything else. I knew it was gonna be
He
hot, so
kept it on. You really did keep it on.
I had to.
That's so fun. So, are you guys gonna coordinate your outfits this year, or
We already
We
you
know.
already
Yeah,
already
done
have
that?
like the
we already have it
accessories
planned.
coordinated.
Uh huh. It's
That's
gonna be fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
So, before we get into anything else, let's talk about your music because I just love you guys. And like, I have to throw it out there of what's left of me. What a great song. Tell us a little bit more about it.
You want to start, Mark? Or?
I was about to ask if you wanted to go first.
Hmm.
Do you want to hear like about the lyrics or like the whole song in general or like what about
First
the song?
let's start with what inspired it.
What inspired it? A voice memo inspired it, for sure. That's how most songs starts. It's a guitar idea, and then it gets developed into, you know, almost a full song, and then I bring it to the band, and then we all add parts to it, make suggestions, and stuff like that. A lot of my ideas are really really old. It's from recordings that I have from like multiple years ago. So I'll just go through every now and then, just listen to what I have and see like, oh, maybe we could do something with this. Oh, maybe I could do something with this. So this specific idea I had been working on like for years continuously, and not just the one idea, but like making it a song, making the song better and better and better, like for multiple years. So I think at some point last year I showed it to the band, and then that's where it started becoming, what it is now, what's left of me. So
Yeah. I also feel like for me, well, also because it was like a rough draft of like what we used to call it, our old song title of it, but we have a song out called New Ends, and the intro is definitely like a part two of that. But like, so I kind of used the lyrics from New Ends and kind of made a part two with the lyrics of like a continuation of like, because I made that song like lyric wise when I was 16. So like a lot's happened since then. So like I did like a part two of like how I feel now from like what I used to write about in that song. Yeah.
I love that you took a song and it can be interpreted from a 16-year-old's point of view or from where you are now. Like, I think that's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
that
he was
song
first.
Nuance, it didn't even like I wasn't even trying to make a part two. It just so happened that it sounded similar enough and it was similar enough in vibe where it kind of became that, in a sense.
Yeah,
Now,
that's true.
when you do the EP, or like when you like move forward, like when you're done, whatever you're doing, whether it's a LP, EP, like whatever, like, will you have those two songs kind of run together and tell a story together?
Maybe not. It's not the kind of thing where we want it to be back and back. It's kind of just
Right.
like the old version is, from our EP in 2019 that's already been released, and the new version is like us now, and moving forward.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
like
now
I'll give more. Yeah, sorry, you go ahead. I didn't mean to
no,
cut you
go
off.
ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, the working title for it, like while we're talking about this whole song, the working title for What's Left of Me was called New Ends Part 2. So that's why
Okay.
it like calls back to that old song, but obviously we weren't gonna like release it with that title, so that's why the title's What's Left of Me. But yeah, it's not really like a continuous thing back to back that we're gonna have it on an album or anything.
Now, do you guys kind of have a schedule of like, and not like a set schedule, but do you guys kind of have a plan, like every 6 weeks we're gonna release a song, or like do you have a certain set schedule with that, or do people just need to follow with all your links running below in the banner and hear it from the band when you guys drop it? Or
I definitely feel like for the next like 6 months, we definitely know what's like gonna be going on with our music. And then following forward, you can definitely go from there. But we're definitely going to be releasing a song by the end of the year. And we're also going to be possibly putting a YouTube video out in Christmas timing for like kind of like a Christmas kind of thing. But I don't want to put anything more into it. It's gonna be cool. It's not gonna be like Christmassy. It's gonna be like just gonna be something like a little special moment. Like it's gonna be like 30 minutes.
A holiday special.
Yeah. Holiday special from the
Yeah, I
Martyr.
wouldn't. We don't really stick to like a strict schedule. Like every 6 weeks we drop the song or whatever. Because then I feel like we're limiting ourselves. Like obviously we want to keep the momentum going and keep releasing music regularly. We never want to slow down. But it's not necessarily as strict as that. It comes when it happens and when the time is right, and we feel like the song needs to be heard. So in this case, yeah, we released "Till I Die," "What's Left of Me" like a month ago, and then one more single at the end of the year, and then next year we're looking to release a whole album, like a full length album. But that's definitely still in like prototype stages for now. Definitely that wouldn't be out by like middle of the year or like toward the end of the year, like mid to the end of the year.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I feel like when we do singles for 1 year, it's like every couple months you'll hear a new
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
when we do EPs and albums, you'll hear from us like once a year, every 6 months.
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's okay, it's quality.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, quality over quantity for
Got
us a
a good
little
time.
bit too.
Now,
Yeah.
first of all, I want to throw it out there that we definitely look for people that are putting something out there around Christmas, and we would love to have you back on when you do that to talk about it and get it
Definitely.
out. But is there anything that you can tell fans that they can anticipate with the new song?
Oh, the new song? It's got wintry vibes, I would say. It's like you could listen to it when you're walking outside in the snow. If you live in an area that gets snow, I don't know if, maybe not every listener lives in a place like that, but we're trying something we've never tried before. I'll leave it at that. We're
And I
putting out something that's like so different from anything we've ever put out, and we're so excited for it to like drop.
yeah, it's like exciting and like super crazy and then emotional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and a music video with it for sure too. We're gonna be shooting a music video next
Yeah.
month, and definitely people can expect that by the end of the year as well.
And you can maybe listen to it at Millionaires.
Yeah, we've played it live already, so if people seen us
Yeah.
live that are watching, they've already heard the song. They don't even know it.
I love that you threw that out there, and I didn't even have to say that. I was going to ask, like, do they have to come to the show to see it live?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
do.
So anybody that would like to go to the show, you can go follow the Martyr and you can go get tickets through them. Do you guys still have physical
Yeah.
tickets?
Yeah, we do. And we also have a link on our themartyrband.com website.
Yeah, it's below. It's right there.
Yeah, right there, right there.
Just type that in.
Oh my gosh. So what song would you tell listeners that have never listened to you before? What song would you tell them best kind of describes the band to listen to first?
Do you have yours?
I have like two, because if you're a heavy listener, I got one. If you're like a not like heavy listener, I have another one.
Okay, I'll say mine. I thought of this one instantly. It's a song called "I Died Every Day." It's from our EP that we released last year.
Yeah.
The music video is also out for that song that we really loved filming. So
Yeah,
"I Died Every Day." That captures everything about us. That captures like the emotion, the like punk energy, the emo energy, like even the heavy energy. It's just like it's the perfect The Martyr song in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%. Like, definitely. And I feel like if people like, I feel like certain people like only like kind of like screamy songs, but I feel like for us as a band, I Died Every Day. But like for heavier listeners, I would say Till I Die.
Yeah, I love that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no. I'm just kidding. Backrooms. I'm just kidding. Backrooms.
But Till I Die too. That's another one that like
Yeah.
definitely it captures everything about us. It captures like
Yeah. I've
like
never
the-
been so excited for our new music before. I just feel like we keep growing, and like I'm actually like really excited to like just show everyone. I'm like here. Like
Yeah, I feel like all the new music that we've been releasing since the EP, since Asking My Thoughts, has been like what we were doing in like 2019 when we were like teenagers and just like making music, but on like such a more mature level. You know, it's like that music but evolved. Because I feel like
yeah.
we've always had a kind of sound that we wanted to go for, like with the electronic influences and like the heavy and like the punk, like fast kind of shit. But now it's like we've all grown as people, we've all grown as musicians, as performers, and it's like it's at such a higher level, and we've got so much more to go. We're so excited for it.
So, what would you say is your favorite part of the process? The creating, or the recording, or the live performances?
Creating for the live performances.
Like rehearsing them, like rehearsing the songs.
Like I don't know, like
The
well,
aesthetic.
yeah, like I feel like yes, rehearsing, but like when we bring everything together, like putting the whole so I guess rehearsing for like the live performance, but then when I'm at the live performance, it's like amazing.
Yeah, like writing it for a show, right? Like when it's a new
Yeah.
song, we're figuring it out, and like we want to play for a show. Yeah, I would say that's fun too. For me, definitely live performance.
Yeah.
Definitely. And like not the first live performance, because I always say this, like the first time we play a new song, it's never going to be perfect. I feel like it would be foolish to expect like a perfect, incredible run of a song we've never played before, a new song, a new original song we've never played before. So like the first time we play it like at an incredible level, that's my favorite part of it. So I guess
Yeah.
the finish stage, yeah, the end stage of it
Yeah.
is my favorite.
So, how do you create the set list to create like the perfect balance between like old and new songs?
Definitely based on who we're playing with for that night. Every time we play, our set is based off of who we're playing with. So like for Attack, everything was like, yes, we wanted to play emotional songs, but like we were keeping it dancey and like still heavy at the same time because that is crabcore. So, you know, you gotta do that. And we kept like one like song in that was like I guess a little bit emotional, but because it was so fast, like it kept things like keeping things moving. But then
Which
I
song
feel
was that?
like what?
Which song are you thinking of?
The new one.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Definitely.
And then when I feel like for I don't know, what's like a slower set list we do that
But
was
yeah, like I feel like this hasn't really happened to us recently, but when we play on a lighter bill, when we play on a bill where the bands are maybe more alternative leaning, you know, and maybe more pop punk leaning. There's not a lot of like screaming or growling going on. We play songs like there's a song called Breathing from an EP called Dirty Mirrors that's more slow, more shoegazy, I would say. And a song from that same EP called Antidote. That's another good one. There's this single that we put out like 5 years ago called Identity. That's another like slower, more singer-songwriter kind of song. So yeah, like we mentioned before, we've been on a lot of different kind of genres, bills. Wait, that didn't make sense at all. We've been on a lot of different bills with a lot of different genres. So we try to tailor it to the show that we're playing. And I would say if we were talking about old songs specifically, when we play North Jersey, we try not to play like old stuff too much because it's like whoever's there, we can, I think it's safe to assume they've already seen us, they've maybe seen us, and they're kind of tired of hearing those old songs. So we want to bring like newer stuff to the table when we play up there.
Yeah. But if we get like requests of like songs that like we know people like fuck with from like older stuff, like we'll definitely still play. Like I feel like older songs that we definitely still play, like Disorder, Cops and Moms by I feel like those, and 120 Spin.
Yeah, definitely Disorder and Cops and Moms are the two like old but still like good. Like we're playing that this Thursday at a show we have in North Jersey. So
where's the show at?
It's at a venue called Crossroads. That's in Garwood, New Jersey, and we're opening for a DJ. Where it's not really a show in like a setting that we've really played in before, but it's going to be like a rave sort of night.
Called
And
the
there's going to
Pink
be a
Room.
DJ until like midnight, and we're opening for that. And we have like a longer set too because we're the only band, so we're really excited for that. We're playing old stuff and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm excited.
And like I'm confident about it because we used to play this like we played a bunch of shows at Meat Lockup, but there is this one networking artist party we used to play a lot called what was it? Underground
Developmental, yeah.
Underground Developmental. And it was the most different artists ever, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of rave people, but man, they really do like our music. Like, I don't know if they're like emo to rave or what they are, and they love rap and such, but they are just open people. And I feel like this vibe for this DJ that we're doing is like the same kind of people. So I'm super excited.
Yeah, definitely.
Never judge a book by its cover, I've noticed, when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Now, do you guys have any fun rituals or like things that you do before you play a show?
Nothing super consistent. Nothing that we have to do every single show.
I feel like we smoke. Definitely smoke a fucking joint.
That's a post-show ritual. That's 100%.
Post-show, like right after, like before the next band goes on, like we have to. Like
that's pretty regular.
That's how we talk about our set, what we can do better.
Yeah, that's how we debrief everything for sure.
Yeah. I would like to do a shot before the set, but I can't anymore because like I got to be careful in my vocals because that'll just fuck everything up. Yeah, there was a time where like I think 4 or 5 shows in a row we had all a shot right before we started playing, but like shots are expensive. Yeah, so for real, we were like, all right, it's getting out of hand. Yeah, we got to reel back.
So I have to ask you, Gia, like with how strong your vocals are, have you ever lost your voice before a show?
I've been sick. Yeah. Like I remember like even recently, like from the UK and coming back, I don't know, I was just like kind of like out of sorts and like I got like this weird like cold and I wasn't like if I'm stuffy, like it's really hard. Depending on like unfortunately, like it also helps not like helps in my screams, but like if I am like sore throat and it's not like hurting, like I can definitely make it through just a screamy set, but I wouldn't be able to do like a clean set. But like if I'm nasally, like it's like I just gotta hope for the best. I feel like there's a show in May I lost my voice for, but I just pushed it out and I didn't talk at all for like the week before that and a week after. Like I was so nervous. Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the places that you've played at and the fans. Like what city really gets hype?
New York. Immediately. Yeah, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Brooklyn never disappoints, I feel like, for us. Like, even if it's like a smaller crowd, it's still a crowd that appreciates you and enjoys your music.
Yeah, people are really open-minded in New York. That's something we've really, really, really come to appreciate being from New Jersey. You know, being in New York, like you might feel like an outsider because you're Jersey and there's that whole thing, whatever. But every time we played a show in New York, it's been nothing but love. Like we've been well received every time. Even if we've been that band that's like too heavy or too light or whatever, people still like show love and like our music genuinely. We don't really get that a lot in other places. That sort of open-mindedness.
So who has had the craziest mosh pit?
Probably Meat Locker.
I feel like Meat Locker's an easy answer.
I know.
Yeah.
You got to do like a better answer. Meat Locker's just the best.
Yeah, that's like definitely awesome mosh pits, but like the best mosh pit, could it be something outside Meat Locker? Like what? I'm trying to think. No, I guess not. Yeah, I guess I would say Meat Locker just to save time. I would have to like go back into all our old
I
shows,
also,
think about it.
well, from our earlier days, like, not from this. Well, when me and Mark, when we were like, I feel like we're always been writing music. So, like, our old Dingbats days, when we did like weird covers, like, people started moshing at Dingbats a lot. But, like, that's from like teenage days, I feel like.
Wait, what covers?
Like, you know, like New Year's Day when we used to do that stuff.
Yeah.
And all that. I feel like people used to like mosh back then, but I feel like now, I feel like the coolest one I saw from like a national show, Escape the Fate, the pit opened for us in Brooklyn, and I was like, that's nice. That makes me
That was
feel
fun.
like people are having a good time.
That was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, have there been any songs that you kind of had one thing in mind going into it, and then by the end, like by the time it was recorded, it was completely different than how you went into it?
It's a really good question.
I mean, I feel like our song coming out now has grown crazy.
No, the new song for sure in December, because the original demo of it, like I was talking about voice memos and stuff, the original demo that I had for it was like from another genre. Like you would have sworn it was a totally different genre, and you would have like if you heard that demo, you would have heard like a different singer, different lyrics, like everything. And then we made it a Martyr song once everybody came together and wrote it. Like once Gia put her vocals, once like Taz did his thing on the drums, Mike did his thing on the bass, and like we all like fleshed it out together to become a Martyr song. It really became like the emo vibes. You know what I mean? Like that sort of shit.
I
love
can
it.
add one more that's already out.
Please.
Identity. Because
Yeah,
that was
true.
literally just because so I play piano, like not a lot, like just some chords. And I wrote a song, and I was like, man, I should put it out in my band because it's just a piano song, and like not that there's anything wrong with it, but like I feel like I can grow more with it. And we turned it into a whole thing, and it's like same but different because like how do you go from a whole like a piano to a band, you know?
Yeah.
So it's been
It was just
cool.
Gia and her piano, and then she brought it to us, and like the chords, I learned the chords, and then we turned it into a Martyr song, and it's the song that is today, and we love it.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell us like what are some of your lyrics that people can go back and listen for that really stand out to you that you have? I guess both of your answers would be different, but one that you worked on that you just feel like it really means something to you.
That's a Gia answer for sure.
There's so many lyrics. Jesus. All right, I got one. I got one good. All right. So this one is just it's our song title slash just the whole statement. Just I'm on the inside looking out, and I've always resonated with that, and not I know
Did she just cut out?
Yeah, she froze for a second. If she stays frozen, she might have to go out and come back in.
Okay, I'm trying to text her right now.
And we can kind of chat until she gets back in.
Sure.
I was going to ask you, what is a riff that people can look out for that's in a song that they might not really like see coming, that you threw in there and just tear it up?
So like for a future song?
It can be a future song that they can listen for, or it can be one that's already out.
A riff that's unexpected, a riff that's kind of weird. I think the new song in December. Oh, okay. Her boyfriend just texted me. Her phone died. She's gonna be back in a second.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, cool. Yeah, the new song in December has like progressions that you wouldn't hear in a song of this genre, of this like metalcore, whatever core space. So definitely that. And I think a song called 120 has some riffs that are maybe a little unorthodox to the genre, because they're very influenced by classic metal. They're very influenced by like much older music, but we turned that into kind of a more modern song. You know, we did the modern twist on it. We did like the Martyr thing on it. So those two I would say for sure. I know that I'm gonna be like taking a shower and then think of a song and be like, oh my god, I should have said that one, because there's, like Gia said about the lyrics, like there's just so many songs, you know, and so many riffs. I love riffs. That's the thing. You know, every song has to have just like a nasty riff, no matter what.
So, what song are you excited to play? The new song, or is there another song that you're excited for the upcoming shows with Millionaires?
Yeah, I'm excited to play the new song for sure, because the new thing that we've never done before. We've been doing that at like previous shows, at like recent shows, and that's been hitting every time. And it's still a song in progress. So like every show I'll tweak it a little bit and it'll get better and better and better. And I think for Millionaires, it's at like the best it's been sounding, you know? And then by the time the song's out, it's gonna be like incredible. It's gonna be like even better. So the standards just keep going up, and I'm just really excited to see that. And
Sorry, my phone died.
It's all good. We were chatting about riffs.
Bye.
yeah, and I'm really excited to play What's Left of Me, the song that we just put out a month ago, because that's also a song that we really loved writing and that we feel like is really taking our sound in just a new, like evolved, like such a high level. So I'm really excited to play that. It's a really fun one to play live. We've played that one live as well recently.
That's also fun for me vocally.
Now, do you feel like with you kind of doing more and more and more, like, are you guys going to kind of stay over in this area? Are you gonna kind of try to venture out and do more like tours?
Oh, we want to tour for sure.
Yeah.
I think
We
next year
want to
that's the
tour
plan.
so badly.
Next year that's the plan. We definitely next year there will be a tour. I'm manifesting right now. We will tour next year, no doubt.
Yeah, good manifestations, because that's our next goal. Honestly, we're doing the nationals, you know, merch. We're doing good on. We have music out. We keep pumping it. I just feel like we want to grow in different states. Yeah.
What are some of the states that you're trying to hit?
West Coast, 100%. We want to experience, because like I feel like, yes, we definitely want to experience the metal, but I feel like coming from, you know, always being around New York City and being like, I know we're from Jersey, but like we are super, like I'm from East Rutherford, so like I'm so close to the city, and going from there to like maybe somewhere like LA, like the West Coast kind of the city I just want to experience like how they experience music and such like that. And I know Mark has, but like us as a band would be cool.
Yeah, I've played a few shows on the West Coast. The vibe there, I'd say, is more similar than you'd think to like a Brooklyn. People are really open minded. People just love live music. They love talented musicians, and they're receptive. You know, people are really easy to talk to. They're outgoing. But for us as a band, definitely, we want to go out there. That's like the reach goal, because obviously you got to cross a bunch of states to get there first. So I would say LA. I would say California, Arizona, Colorado. Those are really fun states to play in. And the South, for sure. We want to go on You know, I feel like the
New
right thing for us
Orleans,
to do,
I would like to.
yeah, would be to like go down, you know, hit like Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, you know, Atlanta for sure, Atlanta, because the music scene there is like you can't not talk about it. We want to go to Florida, and then like yeah, you know, make our way down to New Orleans. Maybe that'd be a
I
good
know
one.
this sounds crazy, but are
Mm.
you trying to play like all like bigger venues? Are you trying to play some of those DIY shows and kind of do a mixture? Are you trying to kind of aim towards festivals? Like what kind of tour?
Well, definitely our goal is to be like a direct support or like an opening support for a bigger name. That is our goal 100%. But we are also more than appreciative and open to making a DIY tour, which we have in the past. And it wasn't like anything big. It was like kind of like a 5-day run. And we're
Yeah.
probably going to do that like very soon just because we're so ready to be like touring that we want to do it so badly. We're willing just to do it on our own until someone can help us get there.
Well, my friend Francesca, she just opened a place called In the Pink over in LA, and it they don't have headliners. It is for bands of metal, and it's a pretty cool whole vibe. They have like a lot of different like things going on there that really help people with that are looking to branch out to different areas and that are trying to, you know, make some waves over in LA, because she was in Fate Destroyed, then FDS, and now she's in Fatalist. And she's actually been, she won't say this, but she's been at the top, and she's also been like struggled with it. And she wants to give artists a safe place. So definitely, if you're looking to go over to LA, definitely look into In the Pink, because it sounds pretty cool, and I can't wait to get over there and see it.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
We'll definitely think about it. We'll definitely
Yeah.
remember.
When we get there, we will definitely keep that in mind 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like there, I think you guys would have so much fun. I mean, like just going around to all the different spots and just teaming up with all the different bands. Like I almost would want to see you guys actually like team up with different bands along the way on the tour instead of just being with one.
Yeah, no, definitely. We've thought about like teaming up with like other bands from like let's say like I guess South Carolina where like we can like either bring them to Jersey and like vice versa they can bring me like us to like their town and such like that. You know, it can
Yeah,
definitely
show
be like another
spots.
sort of thing. Yeah.
So before we get close on time, I want to talk about your upcoming shows coming up.
Yeah.
Let us hear it.
All right.
Where can the fans find you?
Well, all of our posts, no matter what, you'll see the most updated stuff on Instagram. We're very active on there. You'll see us there at least once a day, whether it's on our story or on our actual Instagram, 100%. But our next shows are September 18th, the Pink Room, it's actually
This
called.
Thursday. Yep, that's one
And
Garwood.
yeah, Garwood, New Jersey at Crosswoods. And then we have September 26th, Millionaires. Get your tickets for from our website, and then we have October 4th with Future Palace, Hawk, and Half Me at the Meadows in Brooklyn. We are going to announce that actually probably tomorrow or Wednesday on our Instagram, but
You'll,
you'll hear it first here.
This won't be
And
out till Wednesday.
oh well,
oh,
even
okay.
better, same day. All right,
It'll be
It'll
out
already
we're
be out.
Wednesday
playing
at 8 o'clock.
it.
It'll already be out.
We're playing it.
We are.
And then we have Halloween shows October 25th, 26th, Jersey and PA. And so we got going on.
Awesome. So, side note, Gia, I saw that you are doing hair on Mondays, and why don't you do a little self-promoting and tell people if they want to come get their hair done? Because let me just tell you, like, I love your inspos, and
Thank
I don't
you.
let anyone touch my hair. And I actually even said, I was talking to my mom because she's like, do you want to do the two color? And I was like, actually, my friend like posted this picture of this like crazy, the pink and black one.
Oh, thank
Love
you.
that one. And I would love to see some of these done. So tell all the girls with scene hair where they can go to get their hair done.
Yeah, no, I appreciate so much. Thank you. So yeah, starting on Mondays, I'll be in Easton, PA at Sanctuary Salon. So like any like Lehigh Valley girls, Poconos, Philly, wherever you are, I'm down. I'm in the middle. Definitely a very open space, queer friendly, super alternative. And then with I'm also mainly based in North Jersey as well at Elysium Salon and Spa in Morristown, New Jersey. So if you're a North Jersey girl or a Jersey girl itself, I am definitely doing Vivids there. And also, if you just want to get your hair done and you're a blonde, I can do blondes. I can do anything, barbering, whatever you guys like. That's me, Trippy Gia Beauty.
And I think you need to throw it out there that you do custom extensions.
Oh, I do extensions. Yes. Yes, I do. I do
For all the
K-tips and
girlies that wear
sewing.
extensions,
Yes.
like
I'm about to put my extensions back in for millionaires. So that's going to be fun. 24 inches. So,
hey,
yes.
when you've got the scene hair, it's very hard to get the extensions to really match and to be blended. So, honestly, some things you just don't try at home. Go to the professionals, please, everybody.
Yes.
Like,
Yes. No, very true. And please go to Sally's before Walgreens. Don't do box dye. Please just go to Sally's.
oh my gosh, I've had some people come to me with some of the craziest that like have just mangled their hair and they're just like, help me. And you know what? Like, I have worked some miracles through the years, but it's fun. I love doing the crazy colors and just making someone be happy about their hair. I mean, like, honestly, to all the people that have never had seen colors in their hair, like, I feel like everyone at some point should just do it. Like, everybody should either have that streak or dye it that crazy color or whatever. Even if you don't
So
keep it
true.
forever, like, just experience it.
I
Because
was thinking about
I just love, I have people come up to me and like they'll just be happy seeing that my hair is a bright color. And like then I can go into the whole thing about how it's like the colors for like suicide awareness. But it's like I mean, I've started so many conversations and had so many conversations started with me over my hair.
yeah,
And it's important.
definitely. It's super important. I feel like it's everyone's identity, like no matter what. I feel like short, long, whatever your hair is, like that is like a part of you. And I've actually been thinking about making custom color clip-in extensions so anyone can do a pop a streak in the hair because everyone deserves it. So if you're like too scared to like color your hair, just put it in for a night and have fun.
And I'm going to ask, since you are semi local to me, and I've had numerous people ask me, and I've never done it before. So, I mean, like, I'll try it, but have you ever done the fairy hair where it's like the tinsel?
I have like my coworkers that do it, but no, I know how to like put one of them in, but I don't know how to like tie the strand on someone's hair. Apparently it's really easy and maybe I should just go look at a YouTube video on how to do it.
Because
But
I've had like so many people come up to me and ask me who does fairy hair.
There's someone at my salon who definitely does it at Sanctuary now. So if they want fairy hair, they can definitely do it there. They did a like a Viking festival this weekend, and they did like Viking braids and tinsel, fairy tinsels.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, they're super open and creative there. I'm very excited to start working there.
So what are you gonna do for the millionaires? Are you keeping it the color that it's now? Are you gonna do something crazy right before?
In the process of coloring my extensions right now, and I'm keeping the split dye. That's definitely my signature. I feel like I've had it for so many years. I had 2 years where I wasn't it, but I just feel like this is the split dye. It's me. But this side, it's definitely changing. It's gonna be good for Halloween. It's gonna be good for millionaires. And I'm definitely gonna give millionaires vibe that day. I'm very excited. It's gonna be 24 inches. That's all I'm gonna say. It's 24 inches. Very excited. I'm changing my color. Definitely.
I'm so excited for you. So I can't wait for the show. I know I am gonna bring my best Y2K attire and just I'm gonna pretend I'm at Warp Tour again.
No, literally. That's my goal.
That's what's happening.
I feel like that's everyone's mindset walking in there that night.
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm just apologizing to everyone that is going to be watching my lives because I'm going to be belting out the lyrics and I'm probably going to override some of the bands for some of the songs. It's going to happen. Like, this is the night. I'm just telling you in advance.
I feel like I've been pre-gaming, listening to Millionaires like last weekend and this weekend. Like, it's been great. I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm ready to be up on stage with Melissa and Meredith. I just want to live fast, party.
Literally.
Yeah, I have my little dances. I got them together.
I'm there. I'm trying to think of what's like your favorite song you're excited to hear from them?
Well, I'm going to throw it into the universe. I'm hoping that they'll play the one, which is a deep cut, and I'll always throw that one out there. I don't know if they will. So always, I mean, Alcohol is an iconic song, but I mean, The Weekend,
Yeah,
I
that's
would
a good
say
one.
that's one of my current jams.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's definitely good.
What song are you excited for?
Um, Probably like Party Like a Millionaire. Yeah, probably. That one's a good one. And then, I mean, everyone's excited for Alcohol, but I'm trying to think what else. Um, I can't believe this is the song title, but Rich Boy. That's a good one. It's a good one.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be so much fun, and
I
I can't
agree.
even wait. I can't wait to see you guys and just party it up. Now, will you guys have new merch or what can fans
Hmm.
look for?
We do. Well, this summer we have this hat that came out. Yeah.
Right.
So we have a couple of those left and we got to restock, but we have a couple left for the show. We got some hoodies, tank tops, crop tops, booty shorts, couple of shirts, and yeah, we got everything for everyone.
I love it. I think you guys are the only ones that have booty shorts.
Yeah, no, I'm glad. I love having them because they match the crop top that we have. And I feel like a lot of people get them as a set. And like I used to be a retail manager for like, like the Hot Topics, Tilly's, Journeys, and I feel like I'm very like fashion forward and I love pushing that with our band because I hate it when like bands just have like, oh, just logo. There you go. Like I need more. I need fashion. Like
Definitely.
I want people to want to wear it. Be like, wow, I want to wear that. Like,
So eventually there will be the Martyr bikinis and skirts
yeah,
and tube
I
socks.
I want to make like hoodies, basketball shorts. I want to make sweatpants. I want to do the whole 9.
Well, we do have
Yes, the
hoodies.
split color sweatpants.
Yeah, we can do like tie-dye.
That's gonna
Yes.
like a purple tie-dye.
Yo, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, purple.
Purple and black. That'd be so sick.
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling it now. But okay, well, we're heading up to the time, even though I could sit here and talk to you guys all night long. So, just a recap for anyone that wants to go to the show, you just have to go under, and all the information for tickets is under the Martyr. Come out September 26th at Artie's in Frenchtown, New Jersey. We're going to party like millionaires with the millionaires.
Literally.
Great.
Thanks, guys, for coming on.
Nice.
Like I said, this will be out on Wednesday. We will send you a media kit with clips and the episode. And thank you so much. And
Yeah,
we'll definitely have to have you guys back on around Christmas because I'm so curious to what you're up to.
Definitely. Thank you so much for having us.
Yes,
This was a very good interview.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. And definitely stay on for 1 second. I want to talk to you afterwards. But thank you everyone for listening. And thank you. Please make sure you go under and subscribe. Follow the Martyr. Go on and check out all their music. Bye, everyone.